अब होन परी प्रभात सखी, अब होन लगी प्रभात सखी। बोले के की कीर को केला, कुसुम कमल विकसात सखी। अब होने लगी प्रभात जागो ब्रिजराज कुंवर, जागो ब्रिजराज कुंवर, जागो ब्रिजराज कुंवर, जागो ब्रिजराज कुंवर। नंद के दुलारे जागो ब्रिजराज, जागो 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 जागो
Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning by Albert Einstein. Namaste and a very bright morning to everyone present here. On behalf of Class 12E, I, Zenith Gothi, welcome you all to today's morning assembly. Today is 18th October 2024 અને ગુજરાતી તિથિ પ્રમાણે આજે આસો સુદ એકમ છે. Let us awaken the divinity within us as we rise for the morning prayers.
મને
कविता सितारों के आगे में कवि राकेश तिवारी सोचते हैं कि क्या कुछ लोग सच में समय से आगे जाकर सब कुछ देख सकते हैं। यह कविता हमें सोचने पर मजबूर करती है कि समय और जीवन कितना गहरा और जटिल है। अब मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा प्रियांशी तन्ना और हिरल ठाकर को इस विचार पर कविता प्रस्तुत करेंगी।
कहते हैं सितारों से आगे जहाँ और भी है, ये हम ही नहीं ये तुम ही नहीं वहाँ और भी है, वहाँ जहाँ पहुँचने की मेहनत हमने दिन और रात की, आसमान में बैठकर ले रहे हैं तस्वीर पूरे कायनात की।
तस्वीर जिन्हें देखकर आता है मन में सवाल बहुत, सुना है रोशनी को यहाँ तक आने में लग जाते हैं साल बहुत। यानी कि दूसरी दुनिया के अक्ष उड़ते पत्थरों के रक्ष, ये जो सितारों के ताज हम देख रहे हैं, ये सब कुछ बीत चुका है, हो चुका है, हम आज देख रहे हैं।
यानी कि हमारी जी हुई कहानियाँ कहीं और बयां भी तो होगी, जो हमसे पीछे चल रही हो ऐसी एक दुनिया भी तो होगी। मैं जाना चाहूँगा उस दुनिया में जो हो चुका है, वो सब देखने के लिए मैं देखना चाहूँगा वो लम्हा जब किसी को आखिरी बार गले लगाने की याद मेरे जहन से निकल गई थी। क्या सच में उस वक्त मेरे आसपास की दुनिया बदल गई थी?
मैं देखना चाहूँगा वक्त बेवक्त काम न आने वाले वो रिश्तेदार कहाँ गए, जो एक बार गले लगे फिर मिले नहीं, वो अजनबी यार कहाँ गए। शायद देख लूँ मैं वो दिन जब छोटे टोलिये में लिपटे हम अपने पुराने घर आए थे। सब कहते हैं पापा रो पड़े थे, क्या सच में उनके नयन भर आए थे?
और भी पीछे जाकर कितना सच कितना झूठ देख लूँ, जो भी किताबों में पढ़ाया गया है कितना कुछ देख लूँ।
मैं देख लूँ कि जब पहली बार सेब गिरा था तो न्यूटन ने और क्या क्या सीखा था। उस आसमान में कितने सितारे थे जब गैलीलियो ने उससे पहली बार देखा था। किसने बख्शे इस ज़मीन को समुंदर तालाबों ये सितारों के उजाले?
कौन सा खुदा था तब, किसने रखा था ये सब संभाले? किसने बनाया कुछ नहीं से सब कुछ, ये आखिर किसकी ज़रूरत थी? क्या सच में जब धरती पर इंसान नहीं थे तो ये और भी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत थी? और जब कुछ नहीं बचता दुनिया में बताने समझाने या जताने के लिए, तो फिर मैं लौट आऊँ तुम्हें वो फिर से सुनाने के लिए।
तब तुम्हें समझ आएगा कि सवाल में उलझने वाली भीड़ सवाल में ही उलझी रहती है, और दुनिया हो या ज़िंदगी, जितना पीछे चलो उतनी ज़्यादा समझ आती है। पर तब तक तुम्हें लगेगा कि मैं खुशी की खुमारी पागल हो चुका हूँ, शायद खुमारी का बादल हो चुका हूँ। ये भी कहोगे कि नशे में हूँ मैं, शायद बहक गया हूँ मैं। पर तब तक असलियत तो ये है कि जो कुछ भी तुमने सुना वो सवाल नहीं सच थे, और ये सब कुछ देख चुका हूँ मैं। क्योंकि सितारों से आगे जहाँ और भी है, ये तुम ही नहीं वहाँ और भी है।
आभार प्रियांशी और हिरल। Veerdas is an Indian stand-up comedian, actor and storyteller. The piece, The 2020 Train Story, captures the tension between fear and beauty, isolation and connection as experienced during a cold Chicago night on a train. With vivid imagery, it explores how even the darkest, most uncertain times can give way to the movement's profound clarity and light. I would like to call upon Krisha Khakhar to deliver the piece.
Today, I'm just going to tell you a story, and it's not going to be funny, but it's going to be honest. In my 20s, I worked in Chicago. I waited at a restaurant and washed dishes there. The restaurant was in downtown, but I lived in the broke part of the town. Now, to get back to the broke part of the town, you had to switch between two trains. The first one was a red line, which was in downtown, and the second one was the brown line. This was an urban train, which meant that it would shut down at 1 a.m. and restart at 6 a.m. Chicago winters are bitter cold, and especially for a young 20-year-old broke man like me, who just had one jacket to go through all the seasons with different sweater outfit combinations, this was particularly tiring. The first thing that I did as soon as I entered the brown line train was that I walked straight to the first compartment, sat right next to the driver's cabin. I really felt that that seat was comparatively safer, whereas in reality, all the seats were at an equal risk. I never really knew who the driver was or saw him or even believed whether there is a driver or there is not. Then I clinked all my expensive belongings closer to my body, my purse, my chains, my keys, and then just zipped up my jacket. This is how I secured my privilege. This is how I secured my privilege. I really could not sleep at night. That was impossible to me. So I just stayed up all night long thinking about life, whereas the train looped on continuously with all different kinds of people just hopping into it. On one such day, when I was doing this for the first time, a homeless man came in and sat right in front of me. He was staring at me, and this is when I knew that the man was high on something. He just looks at me and he goes like, "Hey man, you are on the train." I was terrified. I just said, "Yes, I am," and I quickly put my head down. I was really, really scared. Then he says this for the second time with a loud and ferocious tone. "Hey man, you are on the train." I started to panic. I looked around me, but apparently nobody was looking at me. I just wanted somebody to rescue me from this situation. This is when my train came to a sudden halt and the compartment doors opened and the cold wind just came gushing inside my compartment. The man said for the third time, but with compassion in his voice, "Hey man, you are on the train." In retrospection, you often romanticize things that scare you the most. This is when I thought that maybe the man was not trying to scare me away after all. Maybe he was just trying to let me know that whatever be the winter nonsense outside this train, we are inside the train, secure in each other's companionship. You know how I realized when the train journey was over? You had to cross a 45-second long tunnel. And the scary part about tunnel is not the darkness. This is the noise which would scare you even if you thought about it, and it haunted you throughout the days and nights. But once you emerge out of the tunnel, you are in bright golden sunlight. Have you ever woken up to sunlight? That feeling is great, isn't it? This is very much similar to life, where your troubles and problems are similar to the chaos and tunnels and noise. But once you are out of it, you just see a ray of hope. You see orange, which is just the color of your blood as it comes gushing out of your eyes, just to remind you that you are still alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Krisha. Kun Faya Kun is a song that speaks of divine power and the boundless hope it brings. Rooted in Sufi mysticism, it reminds us no matter how lost or broken one feels. The song expresses the certainty that with faith, light will find its way into the darkest corners. Now I would like to invite Kahan Verma to perform this beautiful song and show his skills on guitar and vocals.
Hello. 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 Hello.
रंग रे सा रंग में
you, Kahan. May we give a huge round of applause for the reciters, performers, the music team, and the tech team this morning. Please rise for the national anthem. Assembly Savdan. Assembly Vishram. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Have an optimistic weekend ahead.